Hey cruisers, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a great Monday. So, I just want to bring something up that I've been going over for the past couple of weeks. The importance of asking your travel agent if you booked your cruise through an agent or if you did it on your own, that once you're within 2 weeks of sailing, you need to check on a daily basis on the cruise line's website as far as protocols and what's going on, because it seems like now it's changing daily. Well, it seems like it's really changing more often than that. So let me bring something up here real quick, and let's see if I can get this right. Okay, there we are. So what I wanted to bring to all of our attention is what happened to this couple out of Utah, and they had planned on a grand 44th wedding anniversary, and it kind of went all awry. They were scheduled to go on a Royal Caribbean cruise. You've probably seen this on YouTube. So in any case, they had planned on going on this cruise, and the news was brought to us by Utah station Fox 13. But so what had happened is, apparently 2 days prior to departure, they received an email from Royal Caribbean that said that they had to follow these particular protocols, which meant that even if you were fully vaccinated, you had to make sure that you received the vaccination test, the PCR or the antigen test, 72 hours prior to your boarding. Now, they only had 2 days since they received that information. This is according to their information, which didn't really give them enough time, but they did the very best, which means that when they arrived in port, they went immediately to find a location to do this, and apparently they were able to do that. And they weren't the only couples. They said that there were a number of other couples there that were left behind at the pier, at the dock. Now they were able to get the tests. They in fact had all these negative tests, but yet they were not allowed to board. What had happened is they pulled, I guess, the gangway to board the ship 15 minutes prior to them arriving. Now, I know, just like with the airlines and everything, they give you X amount of time. You have to be there before, final call. And even if the plane is still sitting there and you're saying, well, I'm right here, they say, I'm sorry, we've already shut the doors. We cannot open them. It's rare. Sometimes they'll do that. They'll open it for you and let you get on there. But majority of the times they do not. And in this particular case, they did not allow them to board the ship, even though they were there and the ship was still docked. They apparently had closed the doors and everything, which meant that they would have to reopen everything. I believe with cruise ships and cruise lines, if they do not depart from the port on time, now again, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure on this, they are fined. I don't know what the fine is. I remember hearing in the past, now this is years ago, that it was something like a $10,000 fine if they did not pull out of port. I don't know if that includes the U.S. port for embarkation and then to leave the port, but in foreign ports, that's the way it was. So, maybe that's part of it. I don't know. But I feel really bad for this couple and anybody who goes through this particular situation. But as I had mentioned in the recent past, what you need to do is you've got to check the cruise line website on a daily basis, especially if you're within 2 weeks before departure. So you've got to do that. Now, here's the other unfortunate thing about traveling internationally is we might be coming out of the situation where no matter what, you may have to just plan to get a test to make sure that you're negative on your COVID 72 hours prior to, boarding your flight or prior to arriving in that particular foreign country or boarding your ship. It might just have to be something that you're going to have to schedule in and plan it along with your vacation and everything else that you do. So again, it's really, really sad that it happened to this couple. So in the comments, let me know, what do you think? Was the cruise ship in the rights to depart, even though that they arrived there Should the passengers who missed the ship, should they have, put it on themselves to check the website more frequently? Should they have checked with their travel agent if they booked it with a travel agent? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let's open this up for a discussion. Again, nothing against anybody that had missed the ship, but I really feel bad for these folks. But all of us, we must do our due diligence to check the cruise line websites every day, especially if we're within 2 weeks. Like I was saying prior to this particular video, is that if you're 30 days prior to, or about 30 days, I would still check it every couple, 2-3 days, but definitely within 2 weeks, I would be checking it daily. So there you have it. Sorry, I didn't have any good news, but hey, this is something that had to happen to some people for the rest of us to learn. So again, let me know in the comments what you think. And last but not least, thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And if there's that little notification bell, please click on that, and you'll know whenever I have a video come out. All right, thanks a lot. My name's Chuck. So long.